Industry 4.0 talks about what's called the cyber physical model. This is actually very simple. It's the relationship between a human being and the machine or the environment that he interacts with. In the past, when you designed a car or when a car was built in a factory, there wasn't much communication between the product and the person. Every feature that you had in your car was inside your car. So if you got inside your car and you started it, you could play with all the features inside the car. What Industry 4.0 really focuses on is how do equipment like cars, like buildings, like even your iPhone start communicating with the human beings in a much more seamless environment. In today's cars, I can check the status of my car or where I parked it or program it for a particular temperature even when I'm sitting in my office. We are working with a large oil rig constructor, and building an oil rig is about 1.5 million hours of labor apart from the material costs. And it requires a crew of about 2,600 engineers, foremen, operator to work on it continuously for a period of 2 years. One of the interesting things we found out that typically a foreman tends to walk between 7 and 8 kilometers in a day. Now when we establish a system by which they can digitally interact with each other and digitally query 3D models as they construct, we find out that the amount of time that they have to physically move around to clarify construction issues come down drastically. What the new digital interface or customer experience does is present this information in a manner that he can more effectively execute his task without information overload. The three aspects of designing business systems in Industry 4.0. First is the relationship between the human being and the machinery or the product. The second is the relationship between the product and the manufacturing system, the distribution system, and the sales system. And the third is how do you make this whole thing become a more pleasurable customer experience to the person who's buying the product. So between these three areas, Cognizant help customers design new systems where they can generate value.